Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping in Scents, for an in-car interview, in-car video. So Malcolm is crying. So Malcolm has a yeast infection, a yeast infection in his ears. That's not why he's crying though. It's because I have my back turned to you. Do you feel like I'm against you? Is that what it is? He was doing so good at the vet. So you guys wanted an update on Malcolm and his ear infection. Malcolm, can I talk? You already went to the bathroom. What do you want? So anyway, for those of you who missed it, last week I took Malcolm to the vet to get his shots and to get a checkup. And then that was Thursday. And then Saturday, I took him to Petco to get groomed. And the groomer took a lot of black stuff out of his ears. So she said to me she cleaned them the best that she could, but that his ears were inflamed and that he had an infection and that he needed veterinary attention. Focus back on me for a second. He needed veterinary attention. So of course, I was outraged that the vet did not catch the ear infection when I first brought him in. You have something to say? Yeah, so I called the vet up and I told him what happened, and he said I could bring him in and he would not charge me for the visit, but of course I would have to pay for the medicine. He didn't say that, but that's what I knew. So I couldn't take him. Today is Saturday. I couldn't take him any earlier because there was a blizzard. And I wasn't going to take Malcolm out during the blizzard. So I made an appointment, and also because I have to work. So I took Malcolm to the vet today to get his ears checked. So the vet took a cotton swab and swabbed the inside of his ears, and all this brown, black stuff came out. And he took the cotton swab into the other room, which I guess he must have tested what it was that was in his ears. So anyway, it turns out that it is a yeast infection in his ears. He's like, oh, no big deal. He has a yeast infection in his ears. So what are we going to do about that? Anyway, let me tell you what the bill came out to. So for the medication, it came out to $44. It was $26 for medication and $18 for ear cleanser. So let me show you what I got. I know a lot of you guys had recommended stuff to clean your ears with, and I appreciate that, but since we didn't know exactly what the infection was, I mean, you know, I can't go and say, well, I'm going to buy that to use on his ears, because every ear infection is different. Malcolm already ate breakfast. He already peed and pooped. So why he's got his panties in a bunch, I don't know. Okay, so let me show you what he gave me to clean. So first, we're going to be cleaning his ears. And I know this medication, you guys are going to be like, that's not the right medication. I love when people judge. So for his ears, we're going to be giving him this eucalyptus oil Optic cleanser. It says an aid in cleansing the ear canal of dogs and cats. Okay, that's what that is. So I'm going to be using put this in his ears, a little bit in his ears, shush his ear around, and then take a gauze pad, because cotton balls can leave fibers, a gauze pad, and just clean the inside of his ears, and do that twice a day. So this says eucalyptic oil optic cleanser, especially designed to cleanse the ear canal of dogs and cats by removing dirt and debris from the ears. The removal of dirt may help reduce ear odor. Also useful as a wound irrigation solution, helping to create a cleaner environment. It says routine ear cleansing. Carefully fill the ear canal and massage the base of the ear gently to loosen any dirt or debris. Allow the pet to shake his head or shake head. Use a cotton ball, which you're not supposed to use, because I've read cotton balls can leave fibers in the ears. Use a cotton ball To gently remove any debris and excess solution, apply 2 to 3 times weekly or as directed by your veterinarian. Now, the veterinarian said to do this twice a day. Apply liberally for wound cleansing. Apply liberally 2 to 3 times a day or as directed by your veterinarian. So that's what we're going to be giving him to clean his ears. We're going to be cleaning his ears twice a day with this solution. And then he gave me a cream, which I'm supposed to put in his ear once a day. And this is Covitrus Triple Max Otic Suspension. Apply 2 drops once daily for 7 days in both ears. Okay, so this says, let's see what this says. This says dosage and administration. The external ear canal should be thoroughly cleaned and dried before treatment. Verify that the eardrum is intact. For dogs weighing less than 30 pounds, that is not Malcolm, instill 4 drops from the bottle of Triple Max Otic Suspension once daily into the ear canal. For dogs weighing 30 pounds or more, instill 8 drops from the bottle once daily into the ear canal. Therapy should continue for 7 days. Well, that's not what he told me. He told me both ears, see what he wrote? Both ears, apply 2 drops once daily for 7 days. So I said to him, well, how will I know when the yeast infection goes away? And he said, well, when you clean his ears and no black stuff comes out anymore, then you know the infection is gone. I said, that makes sense. Okay, that works. Now, I don't know what it feels like to get a yeast infection in your ears. I know that women get yeast infections in their, vajayjay area, and it is very uncomfortable. Fortunately for me, that's not happened. I think every woman has gotten one at least once, but and it's not comfortable. I can't imagine what it's like to get it in your ears. So, he asked me if Malcolm was scratching at his ears. And the thing is, Malcolm is not like a regular dog. He doesn't scratch his ears. Like, you know how some dogs will sit and they'll dig their foot in their ear and they'll scratch? Malcolm doesn't do that. What he does is he throws himself on the floor and he rolls around like a pig in mud. So it's hard to tell whether it's his ears is itching him or his whole body is itching him or he's just rolling around to roll around. So, but anyway, I wanted to assure all of you who are worried about Malcolm that yes, I did take him to the vet. Yes, he has medication now. Yes, I will give him the medication and I will take care of him and the ear infection will go away. So thank you to all the people who were so concerned, but you can be rest assured that Malcolm is taken care of and he will get his treatment and his ears will be good as new. And, yeah, and now I'm going to leave him with Grandma for a little bit because I have to go food shopping for Grandma. So I think I'm going to call it, that's the end of this video. So remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Shopping in Sense. And of course, I will give you another update once the ear infection is all cleared up and he's all good. Right, Malcolm? Okay. Goodbye, everyone out there in YouTube land.